All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another video. Things are going to be a little bit different today. I've got an idea of something I want to do over the next Overwatch season and see if it helps me in any way. So Wednesdays are most likely, some weeks, if not all, they're going to be weeks where I upload my own VOD reviews. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be watching a game that I played earlier today. In this case, sometimes it'll be a couple days before. We're going to be watching and seeing what I could do better based on my own experience, because I know I'm ranked quite low, but I've been quite high in the past. So without further ado, let's get into it, and I'll just try and stop myself and see what we can see here. I've gotten Lucio to kind of support our team a little bit here. Our tanks are playing really split. So I know a really big problem that I'm having and coming back to the game, I just need to get some confidence again. I'm having a lot of trouble talking in voice comms, and I've noticed a lot of people don't talk in voice comms in my ring. I'm really low, so that's kind of understandable, but that is something I have noticed. I also noticed that I was bouncing on this wall a lot rather than using a little bit of a longer wall rides, which is sad. I shouldn't be hopping that much. Yeah, right there, I noticed it before. Okay, everyone's poking the shield, and I didn't get the Zarya, or is that Sim? I think that was Sim. I didn't get the Zarya or the Sim in my ult, which really doesn't help. And I'm abandoning our tanks a little bit. Bye, bitch. My movement's faster than my aim a lot of the time.
Over here, over here.
Maybe I need to work on my aim a little bit more. So I feel like that's good to try and push him back towards my team to try and stagger. And then I sort of just zip in here without my team. Not very smart. Another ult, okay. I'm messing with this Zarya a lot. Just shooting full on into the shield there. That's not a good look. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, our Junkrat was putting in a lot of work there. So I'm gonna skip ahead here. Swapped Moira on defense for the extra healing. I thought Lucio I was a little bit less than stellar on. I've actually been playing a lot of Mercy. Slept, and amazing that I didn't get capitalized on harder there. Okay, so I shifted back, showing my lack of map knowledge. I've really not stuck with my team very well. Because they all retreated one way and I retreated the other through point. So I wasn't helping them live longer. Which is a shame. Once again, another shame where my movement is faster than my brain. Opting to use my ult for DPS. Maybe not the smartest choice. I am happy with that swap off of Zarya as soon as she bubbled, though. That hold felt alright. It would have probably been a lot smoother if I was up top with them. Okay, and I let my Zarya die out front there rather than supporting. But the Mercy reses, so she makes up for my lack of team play. Our Ryan drops his shield there, which sucks. Okay, I'm really been focusing a little much on damage maybe with my ults and my orbs. Because then I keep running out of my main healing. Because I forget that it's a resource. Okay. So try and be smarter about when I'm using orbs. Like when they're out there, that's the perfect time to use a damage orb. Because then hopefully it's up again as a healing orb when we're mid-fight. But I need to stop using damage orbs mid-fight. Like that one was bad. Fortunately, I think I'm going to get away with it. And there I used the healing orb, but it wasn't aimed at anyone. Because I wasn't looking to the right to see where my team was. And that should have been a heal. And he actually called me out on it, which is good. And then I'm using it on myself, not healing. Didn't get over to my boys in time. Dude, I'm trying so hard. I wasn't, though. I was trying to DPS. And that's a big issue. I'm trying to DPS way too much. Okay. Which honestly, in the moment of the game, I wouldn't have actually noticed that I'm throwing so much damage and so little healing to my teammates. Not fair. That was a decent hold. I don't remember how the second defense goes here. I'm pretty sure they just walk right through us, though. because they know now that if they apply a lot of pressure very quickly, that we're not gonna hold up to it. And honestly, I would say on that last point, I almost single-handedly lost it for us by not supporting in any efficient way. Damage orb again. They're holding it down a little bit. They're making sure their deaths are trickles. I throw a healing orb, but everything's dead. So maybe if I need to pay more attention to my tanks, and if they're being aggressive, I need to just trust them and stand behind them a little more. Using that right when we're gonna initiate combat, not good.
I got pinned into our Orisa.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate, but you were out of position anyways. Got the res, and I start damaging instead of healing. That extra 2 seconds of healing might have done a lot. Actually, it doesn't look like we lost anyone, but that's just an unfortunate. Oh my god, dude. No way they're capping right now. Yeah, so they just rolled us. And then at this point, we had our one tank being a little bit toxic. The Zarya, I think it was. So we're just gonna keep poking, accomplishing nothing. We need to really establish a foothold past this doorway, and we're just not doing it in any way. I just need to let my resource charge as well. I need to pay more attention to my resource meter, and I need to use my abilities for healing more rather than damage. Like you'd see there, I took a second to think whether I should heal or damage, and I shouldn't have, because both my tanks were at half health. I should have just automatically healed.
Torb has ult.
I think I threw a damage one there as well. Our tank's trying to jump up a thing he can't.
I must reflect upon this.
Mercy's chilling. Swap to Lucio. I go Mercy, thinking this will give more damage or more efficient healing. The Reaper coming behind, I accidentally enter my pause menu. I don't think they dealt with the Reaper. No, they let him back in. Our tank charges, you know, without a team to support, which is not great. I should have followed in.
Zarya, if you would have waited 3 seconds.
Reaper's behind again. And then we're just gonna lose here, that's fine. So, in conclusion, I know I need to talk more. Working on that. It is starting to come a little bit. The first day or two that I played, I didn't talk like at all. So I'm trying to talk more, communicate with my team, and be helpful. hopefully that comes. But I also looking at Moira specifically, because that's who I was playing there, and even Lucio to some degree. I need to focus on healing more and damage less. It's probably better for me to get an extra couple of ticks as Lucio of healing on my tank that needs health than an extra bullet or two into random enemies unless they're a kill. If that makes sense. So unless I'm getting a kill, I should probably not necessarily focus on shooting as much unless it's just like mindlessly bopping down shields. That's still useful, but yeah. So basically, use my abilities more. So my whole goal in all of this, I'm starting very low. I'm bronze on everything right now. Used to be gold when I played before, but I've been gone for 2 years, so that decay in skill coming back. And I played like 5 or 6 seasons where I did placements where I would lose some games and place lower than the previous season. So I would come back, just do placements, and then bugger off and not play the game. So that sort of has tanked my SR quite a bit. But my skill also isn't there right now. So the goal this season is we're going to try and get as close to diamond as we can. And we're going to try and do that by doing this. These are self-VOD reviews. I'm trying to be my own JAYNE, if you will. Trying to see what I can pick apart on myself. So I'm going to be pretty maybe mean to myself sometimes, where I make mistakes, unforgiving, but that's all in the name of bettering myself. I want to try and basically go from Dogwater to diamond is the idea. But let's see if we can make it happen. You'll get to see it as you come along on the ride. So thanks for hanging out, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.